The game of chess, which requires tactical thinking and intelligence, has intrigued people for ages. Because of its complex rules and seemingly limitless options on a 64-square board, chess has endured as a popular pastime for centuries. The chess game may appear straightforward at first glance, but scratch beneath the surface, you'll find a wealth of nuance, time, and amazing statistics. In this video, we will look at some staggering statistics that will help us to know more about the game. Number 5, a masterpiece of craftsmanship, the creation of the Jewel Royale chess. With a price tag of over $9.8 million, the Jewel Royale chessboard quickly became the most costly in decades. The Royal Jewel Company of the United Kingdom constructed it from gold and platinum and set it with precious stones, emeralds, diamonds, pearls, and rubies. The king piece is valued at around $140,000 since it is made of 165.2 grams of 18-karat yellow gold and is adorned with 73 rubies and 146 diamonds in a twisting design at the piece's center. The Jewel Royale chessboard is a stunning display of the jeweler's talent and dedication to their business. The Jewel Royale chessboard is not yet available to purchase, although it has been featured at many international competitions. Number 4, the long shot. Magnus Carlsen's immense chess rating. The chances of a typical chess player beating Magnus Carlsen, one of the best professionals of all time and the current and long-time world chess champion, are close to nil. Carlsen has achieved the best FIDE rating of all time, 2882. On the contrary, the FIDE ranking of an ordinary player falls somewhere near the 1000. This implies that Carlsen is nearly 1800 rating points above the typical performer. A rating gap of 100 points in chess is regarded to be quite large. Accordingly, a variance of 1800 points in ratings is a huge edge. To give some insight, a typical player's probability of surviving the coin toss is roughly 50%. Against chess world champion Magnus Carlsen, the likelihood of a normal player winning is highly unlikely. The probabilities have been calculated as low as 1 in 100,000 and as high as 1 in 1 million. To beat Carlsen, the typical player would need to play a faultless game, while Carlsen would need to make a huge mistake. Number 3, a FourMoov Chess shortest game. Frédéric Lazard and Amédée Gibaud recorded the briefest chess game ever between two grand champions. They were two of the greatest French chess players ever. The 1924 match occurred in a Parisian chess restaurant and involved 4 moves from each participant. To begin, Gibaud moved his pawn to position d4. In response, Lazard turned one of his knights to position f6. Gibaud, erring on prudence, exchanged his knight for the pawn he had just moved at d2. Lazard made a bold choice by switching the piece in front of his king to e5, putting Gibaud's pawn in jeopardy. Gibaud responded forcefully by capturing Lazard's pawn by advancing his piece to position e5. In response, Lazarus shifted his knight to position g4. Gibaud advanced the closest pawn to the h3 to stop Lazard's advancing knight. Lazard finished the game by sending his knight to e3. Gibaud surrendered after he failed to avoid the capture of his queen without allowing a checkmate to occur. Number 2, patience and perseverance. The 54-year chess game saga. Doctors Reinhard Straubacher and Hendrik Roelof van Huisteen achieved the most lengthy chess game ever. From 1946 till 1999, it survived for 53 years. The match was conducted via correspondence chess, a game where the participants do not physically encounter one another, but communicate about their actions via postal or electronic mail. Straubacher started the game in 1946, while he was teaching algebra at some university in Germany. On the other hand, Van Huisteen was a South African resident and physician. Since both guys were interested in chess, they agreed to challenge each other to a game of correspondence. Both sides made moves for a long time, but neither could take control of the game. Due to Straubacher's untimely death in 1966, the game was called a tie and never finished. Number 1, chess's infinite possibilities. Calculating the unfathomable. It's mind-boggling how many permutations there are in a game of chess. We can roughly put it in the range of 10 followed by 43 to 50 zeros. This estimation considers the chessboard's 64 squares and the many possible arrangements of pieces on those spots. Each competitor on average has roughly 20 legitimate movements available. A typical position has about 400 legitimate options. Each participant makes 40 moves on average, so there are roughly 160,000 places for every possible combination of white and black moves. There may be infinite chess positions, but no one knows how many. This is one of the many reasons chess is so challenging to master. That's all for this video. Take a minute out and subscribe to our channel.